Okay, I decided to make this video about how everybody is connected. My wife and I have been married for 36 years, and I've been going over our genealogy books. And you can share with your significant other how when you meet, it's meant to be. And I started thinking maybe I'll make a video about this, because the odds are even more staggering than my last video, which is the story of my life. I met my wife when I was painting a house, and she was living next door. A friend and I, that I had been visiting, I didn't know till years later that my wife had gone outside on purpose. And so we end up meeting, and after the first time I talked to her, no drugs, no drinking. After I talked to her, I walked to the street. I looked to the left, and there was clouds all the way down the street. I looked to the right, and there was clouds all the way down the street. As real can be. So after so many years, when my father-in-law passes, I find his genealogy book that his family didn't even know he had. And I loved my father-in-law, by the way. My grandfather gave all of the grandkids our genealogy books when we were little. And after reading both genealogy books, I found that 14 generations ago, her great-grandfather, etc., was only 7 miles from my great-grandfather, etc., in Stonington, which is actually named after her great-grandfather, Thomas Stanton. And they interacted a lot. My great-grandfather, 14 generations ago, Captain George Dennison and Bridget Thompson, had 2 children, one being Sarah, born January 20th, 1641, and married Thomas Stanton. And here Thomas Stanton, in my wife's genealogy book, Thomas, the eldest son of the immigrant Thomas, was married about 1660 to Sarah Dennison of Stonington.
We were born before the wind.
Also in my genealogy book, I have found my grandfather, Neil Root Dennison, who for some unknown reason added an N to the middle of our last name. But it shows all of my grandfathers: Samuel, Henry, John, James, John, Jabez, John, George, William, John. And this is my father, Douglas Wayne, born September 21st, 1936, and my uncle Leon. So I guess what I'm saying is just the idea that almost 400 years ago, our ancestors were literally 7 miles apart, which we are going to plan a trip to go see both homesteads, which are both still standing.
Oh, I can now hear the sailors cry.
But I guess the main purpose of this video is to say that we are truly connected, and we all have different beliefs.
Let your soul and spirit fly.